Hi guys! So I thought I'd do my January favorites because it is literally the 1st of February. So of course I'm doing January favorites, duh. So this is as good as the lighting's gonna get. I've been playing with it, turned off my headlight or overhead light and turned on my lamp and just kind of tried to futz with it, and it's gonna not look better than this. So I don't really think I'm going to do swatches. I always say that and then I end up doing them. But I thought I'd go over quick some of my favorites and what they are for the month of January. Um, for face, I feel like I picked a lot of face ones because I haven't done one of these in a long time. I've added some things, I've added some routines. I also still love some products. So to begin with, I really still love my Erase Paste by Benefit, and I have number 2, and it's just a peachy, not that you can tell by the lighting, but it's a peachy middle kind of color. And this I use under my eyes to, like, the peach in it combats the blue tones. So I love this for under my eyes. And also, I thought I took out my other concealer. I guess not. So that's just what I use under my eyes. And then for my foundation, I still love, I think I added this in a video, if not, I've been using it a while, the Rimmel Match Perfection in 330 Sand. This is just a really great color for my skin, and I love this. I just love the whole formula. Like, it's not super greasy looking, but it keeps my skin kind of dewy. If I powder it down with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, it helps keep it from getting too shiny, but I can kind of choose and pick how I want the finish to be. But this imparts like the perfect amount of coverage. It's kind of like a medium to light coverage, and I really like that. And I just, holy grail. I think I'm not going to pick up any different foundation. If I can keep a color that matches me all the time, I will keep with this brand. I have a few things that I've kind of enhanced my makeup routine with. Some of these I've used, but I found different uses for them. So one is Benefit's Girl Meets Pearl, and it's like a pinky shimmer, and it's just like a cream that comes out of a little tube. And what I do is I put a tiny dollop of this on my ring fingers, and then what I do is I basically pat it around my under eyes, almost like moisturizer. But I get up all in the corner and then down and kind of fan it out here. Because it's got reflective features in it, it helps kind of mask that dark circles again. I put this over my concealer and foundation, but underneath my powder. So I really like this, and this is just a sample. So when this is done, I don't think I'm going to go get the full size because I do like this, but it's got pink tones. I think I'm going to try to find, what is it? Rimmel again has a Wake Me Up liquid pearl, found like little tubes like this, but in peach. And they're a little bigger than this because they're not samples, but it's like a peach tone they have that I think I'm going to try that. But for now, I'm going to use this until it runs out. And then on top of that, just under my eyes, I could use it other places if I really want a luminous finish. I've been using MAC's, this is their Truth in Light, and it's the Cool powder. So it's their loose, it's like the cooling sensation powder, and sometimes this comes out magically cool liquid powder, that's what it's called. So it's cool to the touch, but it's got a really fine shimmer, and I'm sure you won't be able to see, but I basically just take whatever's on the lid and put it on. I've been using my MAC 187 mineral synthetic brush, and I just do that like right under my eyes because this has like the reflections in it also, so it keeps that area just really like reflective, and it's not shimmery though. You don't have like these shimmery under eye area like you would think, just thinking shimmer, it's going to make it like a disco ball under your eye. And I just use this because it fans it on so lightly without being too heavy, because this is my normal powder brush, and you can see how this would pick up a lot more than that other brush. So that's what I've been loving for like under eye concealing, and I feel like it does a lot. I'm not sure you can tell, but it just seems to really cover because I get them worse here. And then for bronzing, contouring, I've been using still the Sonia Kaskus, and I'm just going to show you like this because the inside is super grubby. Like I've hit pan, which is, I tend to hit pan on my contour powders and stuff. This is in 41 Warm Tan. So it looks like bronzy, and it's a cream, undetectable cream bronzer. I think this would be a really good cream bronzer, but the thing I use it for is I basically use it to contour. So I put it, if I'm doing like my full contour, I put it up here, down to my temple, and then kind of like up and down to the temple, and then in to highlight the hollows of my cheek, and then under the jawbone, up a little bit on the chin, down the sides of my nose, and then I kind of blend it down on the sides of my cheeks just to make sure that it's blended. And then on top of that, I put my MAC Harmony powder. That is still a staple. Like, I feel like not including it in a favorite just because I've done that many times. But it isn't like the most easy to work with in that way. I use a brush. I actually use the MAC 268, 263, 268. It's a little worn down, but it's just an angled brush that one would use for contouring. But I use this with my powder, or with the cream, and then with my powder I use my Sigma brush. So those are my two favorites. Oh, here's the Sigma. It's the Tapered Face F25. So it's a much fluffier brush because I use this with my powder, and I just move the powder over where the cream was. It kind of gives it more blending, and it also deepens the color. So that works really well for me. I suppose cheek products would be included in face. I'm still loving Benefit's Rocketeer. It is like kind of a dusty, rosy gold shade. Not that you can see, it's looking brown. Any swatches, you can look online, just Google them and you will find excellent swatches. But I love this stuff. It has such a weird perfumey scent, but I like it because I love when you're tan, this looks great. I'm losing my tan a little bit, but I like it with red lips because it's such a neutrally dusty color that it doesn't compete with the pink or with the red lips. It only makes it look like your cheeks are done without competing for attention from the rest of your look. And then the other thing, this is a really recent one, and I have it on, but I look totally washed out, so you're not going to be able to tell I have blush on even. It's the Maybelline Master Glaze by Face Studio. So Master Glaze, it's a blush stick, and this one's just pinched pink. I always screw that up. It's just the most beautiful natural color, and it's so easy. You just kind of swirl it in place, and then I blend it in with a brush. And because it's a cream, it really looks nice and natural. I feel like this is great for like summer, in case you just like, oh, dab on concealer where I need it, powder my T-zone, put this on my cheeks, a lip balm on my lips, some mascara, and I'm good to go. Like, it could be a really easy, natural look. And I would have got the other colors, but I have similar ones. I feel like Max Florida is very similar to the hot pink. There's an orange cream blush that I also own that is it's like the MAC, it's another MAC cream blush that's very close to the orangey coral color. Joie de Vie, I think is what that one's called. But anyway, so I only got the one, but I love it because I don't tend to reach for the natural blush colors for some reason. So this, having it, is amazing. Whew. I think that is all of that. For eyes, I just picked up also, well, I've had these for a while, but I just did the haul on it recently, so I feel like I wasn't using it on purpose just because I wanted to do it in the haul, and I have yet to put the haul up. I'll probably put this video up first, so it's going to seem like I'm just yapping, but these were all in a haul that I plan on posting. And this is Color Tattoo by Maybelline, of course, and this is the Metal collection in Inked Pink. And the reason I got this was for the next favorite. It's a very pinky metallic, just a really rose pink. It's not, I have like a MAC one that's very pink, like light pink, very pink, white pink. This is like a rosy toned pink, and I like it a lot. And I got that mostly because of the Naked 3 palette, which is all the pinks, of course. So, and this one I've been loving Dust, which is the hardest to work with, but is a really pretty pearl pink. Stranger is a matte that I've actually been liking as a highlight, which is abnormal for me, but I like it. Buzz is kind of a deepened pink. I like using Dust and Buzz together for sure. But my all-time favorite has got to be Trick, which is the rose gold color. So that is just, beautiful. And I think it'll continue being beautiful like summer, fall. I think that's a color, and this palette can work for any season. Very important. And the very last thing, I actually have on my lid the medium pink and Dust. So Dust and the other one I mentioned. And then on the outer parts, I have came out with the Butterfly by L'Oreal collection, but I actually think they're permanent, if I remember reading correctly. And it's Gilded Envy. It is kind of a browner toned sage green. So it's more like a taupey brown sage green. And I just really love the look of it, like especially with pinks. Something about this in pinks I would have never guessed to pair it with, but pink and the dusty green like just look gorgeous together. And like I did this eye look and I was like, oh, I'll just do it, not film it. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to remember to actually film it because it looks so nice. Like, love it. Favorite mascara for sure is the Lash Out Butterfly by L'Oreal. So it's got the brush that it's like this normal looking brush except for two kind of fanned up areas. If you can see those two little fanned up areas, and you use those to like drag the outer corners and it kind of wings them out. Butterfly effect. And I love this, and I love this with my false lashes, like the individuals, because I've been using, these are Revlon I believe, because they've got the short, long, and medium, and you can tell which ones I use more of and which ones I use less. I've been using one long, two medium, and two short on my eyes, and I actually used it today, so that's, I really love these, and I've been using them just with the individual glue, and they work really well while giving me, like, you'd never just, unless you really know makeup, I don't think you'd look at my lashes and guess that I'm wearing falsies, because they're not strips. Like, the strips are much more obvious, I feel like, so I like these a lot. I'll be sad because I'll run out of the medium first, and then I'm gonna have to try to be, like, long on the end and shorten it up, and I feel like you need the medium to like help, but I feel like two mediums looks better than one. Very picky. So I just really like that all together. Trying to think. I think I'm on to lip products. This one I feel like it's not really fair, but this one I've been using all day. I have it on my lips. It is the Revlon Color Balm Laquer Balm, and this one is in Demure 105, and it's just a really pale neutral pink. Like, it's a pale pink in the thing, but when you put it on, it's just a neutral. It's not It imparts a little bit of pink, but it's not like a frosty or opaque pink. It's just a really pretty sheer lacquer. You're not able to see. I love that one. And then also I got the lacquer in Provocateur. And so this is a light red, and I really like this. I think I might wear this tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for a look tomorrow. I have an interview and I am getting dolled up. So hopefully I have some fun colors. Then I have the mattes, which I love. I haven't tried this one, so I feel like I can't say the nude is my favorite, but I love the formulas. So the bright red, this, okay, I should probably just say the colors. Striking is the really bright red. I'm excited about that. I've thought about wearing that tomorrow. Unapologetic is the really bright pink coral. And Standout is the really dark red from the mattes. So I love all of those, and I picked up quite a few lip products and I haven't tested them out, so that's the only reason they're not in my favorites. Whereas this, like, I love the formulation of these, and I know I wore this one like all day. So I might wear it all day tomorrow. I have to decide because I'm like, I feel like I should do something else. Thinking either that or I'll do this, my Rimmel nude color, and I'm like, but that's boring, so I need something to pair with that. We'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed my rambly rant. I believe that's everything. I always feel like I'm gonna forget something and be like, conk, should have had a V8. But I will talk to you all later, and everything that you see me use all the time I'm going to say is a favorite, but a lot of them I just didn't want to include, like the Benefit Watts Up, like I've seen a million times and used a million times. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.